And over here in this room we have yet another leak. It's quite fresh, it's still wet, so let's go and see how and why the plumbers failed me again this time. They failed me on 2 separate counts, and I will explain it. Let's just survey the damage here first. You can see on this air conditioning unit there is lots of water droplets here where there shouldn't be any. Kinda like splashed over on the side here. Different lights, yeah, not a whole lot better. You can see more water damage on this section of the pipe here, like it's rusting everywhere. On this Y fitting here, you can see streaks running down there and dripping off from this point and then dripping down, which was and is wetting the ceiling tile. I just put this cookie tray here to contain some of the water, and you can see mineral deposits everywhere where some of the last little droplets dry up. You can see mineral deposits on the outside of fittings at places where there shouldn't be any kind of mineral deposits. There, and of course it all starts somewhere upstairs, so you can see this streak here running all the way up, and it's coming from somewhere on the other side of the ceiling or the roof, depending on how you look at this concrete slab. You can see some more runs there. Yeah, none of this is normal. And of course, all of this is corroding metal components, so this is rusty, which it shouldn't be. And sometimes there are bigger, here spectacular little spots of mineral deposits. I don't know how these happen, but so some of this leak is quite severe and sudden. So how did the plumbers fail me? Well, hello, it's leaking. That would be clue number 1. So shoddy workmanship and substandard workmanship. For example, some of these elements of workmanship or substandard workmanship includes it's leaking, the connections are not good somewhere on the other side of this slab. The pipes are not plumb. You can see with this mini level, yeah, that would be plumb, and yeah, this isn't. And even if I turn 90 degrees, it's still not good. There, you know, it should be looking like so. You know, the bubble should be in the middle. Yeah, so this is not good. What is also not good? Yeah, this is an air conditioner unit vibrating and moving. The pipes here are in direct contact with the air conditioning ductwork. Yeah, they're touching, so that means the vibrating air conditioning components transmit vibration to the pipes, which doesn't help with the integrity and watertightness of these joints. So substandard workmanship is one, and probably a bigger reason is that the plumbers here try to re-engineer and redesign the building. That's probably the bigger problem here. How do I know? Well, this plumbing line here, or this is for wastewater or drain lines. This is an afterthought. As an afterthought, the hole in the concrete wasn't poured when the slab was poured, when the concrete was fresh and wet. This was drilled in or chipped out later. You can see the chipped out bottom portion there and also there. The spacing of these 2 pipes corresponds to a double sink and a dishwasher, because the club upstairs insisted that there should be a sink and a dishwasher here. So the plumbers obliged, and in the process they redesigned the building a little bit. Of course, there are no permits pulled. This was not part of the original design, and none of this is done up to plumbing codes. The openings are too small. The holes that they drilled are just barely enough to push the pipe through, and it's not enough to actually plumb the pipe this way and this way. That's why they are out of plumb in the first place. As well as there isn't enough space to seal the pipes properly to the floor drain or whatever else is above. However, the dishwasher is connected. This pipe is not sealed because it's leaking down the side here on this side. There, this one. There should be enough space for fire, proofing and fire caulking there, and installation or whatever goes in there, as well as sealing the drains properly, the floor drains. So none of this is done normally, because the plumbers here figured we're just going to re-engineer the building. So there are no permits pulled, no inspections done by the city or by an engineer. No one ever inspected or supervised or approved any of this, and of course it fails. Now, one more principle here that was violated is that long legs of horizontal pipes should be avoided as a general principle. That's not always the case. That's a sprinkler head over there, and that's another sprinkler head over there. Of course, the whole sprinkler system has long horizontal legs of pipes that are pressurized at multiple times all the time, but they are sealed and joined differently, different from the wastewater pipes. So even though these ones only have water in them periodically when the sink and dishwasher is in operation and water is flushed through the system, long legs of horizontal wastewater pipes are to be avoided. Okay, that's why this never got designed, engineered or approved in a normal bathroom over there. So all of these pipes go this way here, in this case across the room, join up other pipes over here which also leak at these 3 spots there, and then they run the length of the hallway and go that way somewhere. In a normal bathroom that is actually designed with the building, is approved, inspected and built according to plumbing standards, horizontal runs of wastewater pipes are short. Like this one is 5 feet, like 1.5 meters or something like that. It's unavoidable that there be a floor drain here, but this floor drain is sealed and installed and inspected so it doesn't leak on the people below. Very straightforward. Same for the toilets. The floor drain underneath the porcelain fitting here in the floor is sealed properly, and the horizontal wastewater pipes are just a short length. The vertical pipes are in the wall, and most of the wastewater pipes are vertical in the wall. Same for even for the supply lines. Whenever they can, they run vertically, and just short legs of horizontal pipes join them. Same applies to the sinks, of course. Both the drain pipes which run into the wall that way, and the same for the supply line also going that way. So the plumbers here in this room were re-engineering the plumbing system, never inspected, never designed with the building, never been approved. So all of this could be made to work, but in this case it's leaking. You can see that it's Mickey Mouse construction here, done by some inferior minds, and that's how it works out. It doesn't.